Every 3 years, Apple redesigned everything about iPhones, and this is the year. So I want to talk about what's new about this, and is this better than iPhone 12? Let's find out. First of all, if you hold the box, you realize there's so much less inside of the box. And you're right, you're not gonna get earpods and charging brick. So Apple is basically saying you already have charging brick and earpods, right? So you don't even need a new one. It's better for the environment, it's better for the earth. That's what they're saying. But there's a problem. The Apple is basically saying we have this, right? Most people have this 5-watt Type A charger, and this time Apple shipped this thing, USB-C cable. So you cannot use this together. So you have to buy USB-C charger. So anyway, let's go into design. Design's so different and it's just so beautiful. As you can see, it's so flat. It's so boxy. It's actually really pleasing to hold it. And you feel like you're holding something precious. The back is matte finish, but the side is basically made of like stainless steel, and it's kind of like a fingerprint magnet. So what about color? There's a new colors. So there's a silver, graphite, which is basically similar to like a space gray. I guess they're not gonna use it again. Gold and Pacific blue. So this is Pacific blue, which I kind of like it. I really like this. I don't know. So Japanese company called Seiko Advance used to provide this color for iPhone 11. So I would assume maybe Seiko Advance is providing this, this color, and I'm just kind of loving it just because I'm Japanese. So what about camera? You guys love camera, right? There's 3 cameras: wide, ultra wide, and telephoto. So iPhone 12 doesn't have telephoto, so this one has. This time, wide angle lens is new. The 7P lenses, 7 pieces of lenses inside of it. And this allows to catch more light, like 27% more light. So you can take brighter photos inside or maybe even at night. So which is great. And it can also be used for, of course, video. So you can take a lot of videos, and this is amazing for you. So what about ultra wide? Now you can actually use night mode in this lens. So you can actually take beautiful photos using this even at night. What about telephoto? Telephoto is good. Like if you go to baseball game, and you can actually take a photo from the distance, which is always handy. And this iPhone 12 has new smart HDR. So basically you're gonna get better dynamic range when you take photos and videos. And now you have a LiDAR sensor. So what is LiDAR? So LiDAR is basically a 3D sensor. So what do you use it for, right? 2 things. One, AR. So if you're playing AR games, it's much more precise to actually place the object on your table. The second thing is that faster autofocus when you're taking photos. If you're taking a photo on portrait mode, the edge detection is much better. So what about SoC? So this one has A14 Bionic chip, the first 5nm process chip. So it's really fast. It's much faster than iPhone 11 series, A13 Bionic. But honestly, I think you don't really realize how fast this is, because A13 Bionic is really fast anyway. This is basically overkill, and now you actually overkill again. So probably only time that when you realize how fast this is when you take photos, or maybe using computational photography or something. That's the only time when you realize how good this chip is. So what about display? So this display is 6.1 inch, which is really nice, size for my hand size. My hand is 20 centimeter or like 8 inches. So with my hand size, this is perfect. It's actually really easy to maneuver my phones here. If you have similar hand size, I think this is really good for you. And if you're looking for something small, there's gonna be iPhone 12 mini. That's 5.4 inches. Maybe that's better for you. So display itself is OLED display. and it's just so beautiful. As always, Samsung and LG provides OLED display to Apple, so the quality is really good, and it gets really bright too, 800 nit brightness. It's really bright, so even if you're using outside, you can actually see the screen, so that's really nice. So this time Apple said there's a ceramic shield coating on its display. They say this has 4 times better drop resistance, but I don't know how strong this is actually. The reason why I'm saying that is because this is iPhone 12. This has ceramic shield as well, but I already got the scratch easily. So I guess ceramic shield is good for drop resistance, but maybe not much for scratch resistance. And refresh rate is 60 Hertz, so it's not 120 that you would see in other Android smartphones. So you might be thinking like, how can't you put 120 Hertz in iPhones? Well, yeah, I know you're feeling, but yeah, I guess there's many reasons that they couldn't do it. Maybe battery life. So 120 Hertz really drains a lot of battery, so maybe that's why. And 2, remember, this is Apple. Each iPhone sells tens of millions of units every single year. What that means is, if you want to put the cutting edge 120 Hertz display, and then you're gonna have to ensure the quality of that cutting edge technology. So back in the day, Apple used to put a lot of cool new features and whatnot, but at that time, Apple wasn't selling that much units. But now, you're talking about like this phone sold 2 million units in a day, okay? In the first day. So in a year, we're talking about tens of millions of units. So maybe that's why it's hard to put cutting edge technology right now. Next new feature, 5G. We all looking forward to millimeter wave, but I think only in the US gets millimeter wave, and then the rest of the world is sub 6 gigahertz. So I live in UK, so I don't get millimeter wave. So I think most of you shouldn't upgrade your phone to this just because 5G, because most of people don't even have access to 5G anyway. And if you use 5G, battery drains like 20% more and faster, just so you know. Speaking of battery, so this one has 2815 milliampere battery, and which is exactly the same as iPhone 12, which is kind of interesting, right? Because like this one has less components, like less camera, so more space, but the battery size is basically the same. And the reason why is that because they just put like a plastic bracket in this iPhone 12, and that's why this one didn't get like a bigger battery. But basically these two are same. iPhone 12 mini though. iPhone 12 mini has 2227 milliampere battery, and 12 Pro Max has bigger battery, 3969 milliampere battery. So that's quite a big difference compared to 12 Pro. So if you're using a lot of phones, like I don't know, Instagram, or maybe if you play a lot of games, maybe 12 Pro Max will be better for you. And of course, this one has MagSafe. So what is MagSafe? This is MagSafe. It's a new way to charge your phone. It's got a magnet, so you basically connect and you can charge your phone wirelessly, even though it's kind of wired, kind of. So to be honest, so this is 15 watt, and if you're using this for older phone, you can charge at 7.5 watt. So 15 watt is only for iPhone 12 series. So reason why MagSafe is here is because Apple is trying to move to portless iPhone in the next series. So right now we have lightning cable, but we're not gonna have anything in the next model. So when that happens, we have to charge our phone like this, and we have to transfer data through airdrops, or maybe they're gonna give us some sort of smart connector kind of thing, maybe. I don't know, but apparently Apple is moving to that direction. That's why this is the first step for us to really get used to MagSafe type of situation when they kill lightning. So we're never gonna see USB-C cable. Okay, so who should buy iPhone 12 Pro? And I'm gonna say 3 things. If you want a specific finish or color, just buy this. If you want telephoto or if you want Lidar, then get this. But if you don't care color, telephoto, and Lidar, and I think you should get iPhone 12. That's basically the only difference in my opinion. And honestly, if you're looking to buy higher phone like this, then maybe just wait a little bit and buy iPhone 12 Pro Max, because iPhone 12 Pro Max has a bigger battery and bigger camera sensor, and then price difference is only maybe $100 or something. So I think if you're thinking about iPhone 12 Pro, maybe you should go for 12 Pro Max and skip this. Okay, so that's it for my initial review for iPhone 12 Pro. So from here, I'm gonna talk about what Apple's gonna do in the future. Specifically, let's talk about AR glasses. I was actually looking for an evidence of AR glasses that Apple is planning to release. And then honestly, I couldn't find any evidence. Here's what I mean. In 2022 or 2023, Apple might be releasing AR glasses. So right now, based on the speculation, AR glasses will work with iPhones. Because it's small form factor, it has to rely on iPhone's computing capability. So glasses and iPhone has to communicate with some sort of wireless connection. So I was actually looking forward to seeing some sort of like a unique, like a wireless connection type of thing. For example, like maybe they're gonna put like a Y-gig to connect with the AR glasses, but this one doesn't have Y-gig, and this just have like a standard like a Bluetooth and like, yeah, nothing really crazy. So I was just thinking, if Apple releases AR glasses, then how does it communicate with iPhone 12? Or maybe we cannot use iPhone 12 for AR glasses? I don't know. So I was kind of thinking about those things, and looks like this won't be capable of doing any sort of like a wireless connection with AR glasses. So, but I guess we should look forward to iPhone 13 has unique wireless protocol or something. So if I find something new, I'm gonna let you know. So if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and then subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.